There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Random DOS game show. And today we're playing Pick Up the Phone Booth and Die, a NyQuil nightmare by R. Noise. And so you were taken from this place to another place where you had absolutely no damn idea what it is you're supposed to be doing. It's okay. You'll be alright. Just don't pick up the phone booth or else you'll die. The town square. You're standing in the middle of a pretty town square in the centre of a nondescript New England town. Like most any other nondescript New England towns, there's not much to see or do here, but maybe you'll find something amusing and enjoyable to do. A shiny metal phone booth sits in the centre of the square. So there's some sort of warning that's been called by the game there. Look at phone booth. It looks like any other normal phone booth you might see in any other normal city. But this one has the words phone booth scratched out and phone booth instead. Someone has also added a smiley face under the 2 zeros in booth. Okay. Touch? Can we touch the phone booth? You feel nothing unexpected. Lick phone booth. Oh, we can't. Wait, can we eat the phone booth? Oh my word, you can. Whoa. Right. You grunt with all your might and heave the phone booth onto your shoulders. For a moment or two, it looks as if you're not going to be able to lift it, but heroically you finally lift it high in the air. Seconds later, however, you topple underneath the weight, and the booth crushes you fatally. Jeez, didn't I tell you not to pick up the phone booth? Isn't the name of this very game Pick Up the Phone Booth and Die? Man, you're dense. No big loss to humanity, I tell you. You have died. In that game you scored 0 out of a possible 103 turns, giving you the rank of a total and utter loser, squished to death by a damn phone booth. Let's restart then, huh? So what happens if we just north, south, east, west? Right. So there is nowhere to go. You are stuck in this singular town square, and the only thing you can do is interact with the phone booth. Use phone booth. I forgot. There's so many text parser games, or text adventure games, that don't have the actual use function. Talk to phone booth. Nope. Put down phone booth. Already on the floor. So we're running out of options here. I mean, the options are infinite, but the number of options that the game recognizes, not so much. Let's see. Listen to phone booth. You hear nothing unexpected. Speak to phone booth? Now. So what happens if we actually pick up the phone booth? Right, so it's the same again as eating the phone booth, because in the process of trying to eat the phone booth, we did have to pick it up. Let's restart one more time. What shall we do with this shiny metal phone booth? Attack phone booth. Oh, my typing. Sure, that looks non-suspicious. A psychopath attacking a phone booth. Love phone booth? Sing to phone booth. I only understand you as far as wanting to sing. Sing at phone booth? Nah. But yeah, you get the idea. This game is all about interacting in a single level with a single object. It's like a deconstruction of the adventure game genre. The text adventures of the past would have multiple areas that you'd have to map out on a bit of paper. This one is like, nuts to that, I'm going to have a single room and that's all you're getting. And the goal of the game is to somehow find 100 ways of interacting with this phone booth that doesn't involve you picking it up and dying. So yeah, that's Pick Up the Phone Booth. Who would I recommend it to? Well, now that you've seen this video, you'll know whether you want to play it or not. It's a text game, isn't it? Most people don't seem to like them anymore. But yeah, if you want a quick laugh, this is right up your street, I guess. If you like that sort of humour. I did. And if you like me taking on graphical or non-graphical DOS games, I do every single DOS game under the sun. Feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos, and if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. And if you can prevent yourself from being crushed by a phone booth, then you're probably one of my intelligent and esteemed patrons. Look at those names. They know not to pick up the phone booth, and have not done so in their day-to-day lives. So yeah, this was a bit of a joke game, bit of a throwaway, but I went with it and I enjoyed myself. Feel free to try and not pick up the phone booth too. Until next time.